Well, my friends, how you all doing? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to a brand new episode of FM21's Project Black Sea and the start of a brand new season. My friends, if you've missed last episode, it was our kind of end of season roundup and whatnot. It's linked above for you right now, my friends. You can go and take a look at it. But yeah, today, a brand new season, season 9. I can't believe we're 9 seasons in already. But yeah, season 9 is about to get kicked off with more big games. Obviously, I've played some fixtures. There's been some signings, there's been some players leaving the club. There's lots to do in this first episode of a brand new season. So let's crack on, my friends. Let's do it. So first and foremost, we're going to tackle the small matter of transfers. As you can see, lots of players have gone out, whether it be on loan or permanence or whatever. They've left the football club, and we've got a few players have come in, I think we've made some good signings, I really, really do, and for not a lot of money as well, it does have to be said. But let's talk about the outs first, because there's a big disappointment where the outs are concerned, and it is that of Alessandro Crosado. I'm a bit confused that he would want to go and play in the MLS over potentially playing in the Champions League, but he had a £6 million release clause in his contract that I'd completely forgot about when we signed him. You will remember we signed him for 750k, and he had 2 really, really good seasons for us. And I've got to say, I'm gutted that he's left. It was only a season and a half, because he signed in the January, didn't he? So didn't even get him for 2 years. But I'm gutted, and he's gone for 6 million, which for me, a player of his ability, that is just measly money. But it's my fault. I put the minimum fee release clause in there because he wouldn't sign unless he had one, and it is what it is. So yeah, it's just one of those things. I'm gutted. I'm going to be honest. I'm absolutely gutted. But we move, my friends. We absolutely have to move on from this. As far as some of the other players leaving the football club, Ivanov has gone. We got just over $1 million for him. We get about 1.5, like with the add-ons and whatnot. He was a player who he was never really like consistent for us. Unfortunately, he's gone appearing and he's absolutely tearing it up in the early stages of the new season. But yeah, for us, he never really found any consistency. Was just kind of a good squad rotation player. We've let one of our youngsters go, 250k for this lad, who I'm not sure is ever going to be developing into a world beater. It just seemed like money that was too good to turn down. The goalkeeper did go eventually after his loan deal. He's gone to September Sofia. We got 185k up front, going up to about 220. Then there's a lot of youngsters that have left. We've let Tony Stankov leave the football club. We've let Vasilinov leave. I just don't ever see them developing into the sort of player we need them to. And then there's a bunch of players that we've let go out on loan. Magnuson, a young centre-back who we know about. Tenev's gone out on loan for a season. Avramov, Spakovsky, Ivanov, Stratton and Kushev. All players I think that could potentially be something one day with enough football. So I've let them all go out on loan. And we've recouped about just over £8 million, which is very, very good. Now, one of the transfers was made just at the end of last season. So we'll have to go back a bit to take a look. I don't think any signings went out. No, I think they were already done. But David Ronaldson is joining us. He's an attacking midfielder, and he kind of is a replacement for Ivanov, who's just left the football club, but a better player at the end of the day, in my opinion. And he comes into the football club for 1.1 million from Stade Bressoy in France. He's already played a few games. You're going to see all that in a moment. He's had a very good start to his Litex career, it does have to be said. And just think he looks like a really good player, and a player who probably wouldn't mind being in a squad rotation system with the likes of Gagliardi. So yeah, I'm really, really happy that he joined the football club. And then we will go through the rest, money, value first. So Aaron Steingrimsson is another Icelandic player. Now, I've signed Steingrimsson because I felt like we needed an upgrade at defensive midfield because of the formation we play in Europe. Because we do go a bit more defensive, I just felt like we needed someone who was a bit of an upgrade on Yankov, and I think we can all agree that Steingrimsson is definitely that. And we've got him at the bargain price of 190k from Wolfsburg. I don't understand how they let these players leave for so little money sometimes, but that's the deal we've got, and I just think he's a great addition to the football club, and he's going to do some real good stuff for us during the course of his time here. Then we've had to sign a centre-back replacement, and I've managed to get a pretty good one, I think, in Nikolai Yusifov. And what I like about him is he's Bulgarian for a start. He's young, and it's not a lot of money. Like, we've not spent any more than we received for Cruzado. £2.5 million up front, can go up to about 5.75 million, but he's arguably Bulgaria's best centre-back. Like, even at 18 years of age, he just looks like a very good player. And also, it does mean I've now been allowed to change my roles at the back. I've always wanted a ball-playing defender at the back there, because we do pass out, and he is a ball-playing defender. His passing needs improving, but that's where he's most comfortable, and so that's kind of like how we're gonna utilise him basically this season. 3-star current ability, can improve. I just think he's a top signing basically, and I look forward to him tearing it up for us this season. And the last transfer I've made to this point is that of Francisco Alvarez, who it says is a right winger, but we're going to convert him to play left wing because he's left footed. So he is actually going to be playing on the left hand side. I think obviously he's a mass upgrade on Clicking, who is a very good player, but he is just such an upgrade on Clicking. And just look at the player. He just looks phenomenal, doesn't he? We've got him for 3 million up front, and it can go to about 8 million with all of the add-ons. But I think it'll be £8 million well spent. 18 years of age and already an absolute world beater. I think he will absolutely tear the FBet apart. I really do. So that's our transfer business. 8 million in, just under 6 million out. Finances look like this, just under that £50 million mark now. So yeah, that's looking pretty good. If I go to the squad, you're going to see it pretty much is what it was last season, but there is some big interest being shown in quite a bit of the squad. We've got a few angry players as well, because I wouldn't let Gagliardi leave. I've blocked the transfer. Basically, Crystal Palace came in with a £6 million offer, but I see him as at least a £25 million player. So unless someone meets my valuation, he won't be going anywhere. But yeah, there's lots of interest in lots of players, as you can see. So yeah, it's a little bit worrying, but we will just we'll go from there. Plamen Stoikov has been promoted from our youngsters to our first team this season. Can play attacking midfield, but he can also play in the midfield area, and I just think he will be a good utility player for us this year to use. He's actually played some Champions League games and been really top notch for us, and I didn't even know he was in our academy. He's come through the academy ranks, and he's now playing first team football at 17 years of age, and just looks mustard, doesn't he? So we're going to see what we can make of him, see if we can turn him into a bit of a Bulgarian prospect, basically. But other than that, we are what we are last season. Now we'll go over to the fixtures, ladies and gents. We played a bunch of friendlies. We've won the majority of them. We surprisingly lost this one, which was a big surprise to me. And you're going to see I've played lots of football already at the beginning of this season. The big reason for it is I just felt like the people that we drew in the teams that we drew in the second and third qualifying rounds of the Champions League were beatable, and it was just going to be easy. I'll always bring you the playoff round, because that's the last game before you get to the group stage. So I will always bring you that. But as far as like the other games now, I'm just going to skip over them. Once the coefficient gets good enough, we might not even have to qualify. We could go straight into the Champions League. But for now, we're not really in that position. But we won our opening league game by 3-1. You'll see Lesko with a goal and Zekanovic with a brace. We then won our next game, 5-1. Ronaldson with a brace, Lesko with a goal, Topazov with a goal, and Rusenev with a goal, who is going to try and get him some more game time this year. Then we played the second qualifying round of the Champions League. 6-0 win in the first leg. Damyanov with a goal, Rusenev with a hat-trick, Stoikov with his first goal for the club, and Topazov. We then played September Sofia. It's a 4-2 win in the league. You'll see Zekanovic with a brace, Clicking with a goal, and Topazov with one. Then we played Dudlang again, 9-0 win this time away from home. Yankov with a brace, Damianov with a hat-trick, Adanov with a goal, Angelov with a goal, Kostov with a goal, and Tenev with a goal. Ludogorets were then up in the Super Copa, and we won that by 4-1. We really put them to the sword. Topazov got us going. They actually scored first, but Topazov got us going. Ronaldson scored, and Kostov got a brace. Then we played Dynamo Zagreb in the third qualifying round, a 5-0 win in the first leg, clicking with a brace, Zaganovic with a brace, and Angelov with the other goal. And then Bero were the last game up, and we won that by 1-0, and you'll see it was a 92nd minute winner by Ronaldson. And the last game we played was against Dynamo Zagreb, and it was a 0-0 draw. And it didn't matter because we'd won the first leg by 5-2. And so what we're going to do today, we're going to play the two games in the Champions League playoff first leg and second leg, and then hopefully draw the group stage should we get past HJK, which I think we should, because we're being told they are not on our level, basically. So my friends, let's push on with today's episode, and this is the team I am going to go with. So we're going to go with Busoik in goal, Duzel and Tasev at fullback, Yosifov and Vasilevich at centre-back, Lesko D'Alessandro centre midfield, Klikin and Topazov on the wings. Ronaldson's going to continue to play cam because we've got issues with Gagliardi's happiness at the football club, and Zakanovic is going to play up top because he's got 6 goals already this season, and I believe we have issues with Kostov. Yes, he's out for some time, 3 weeks, and Rusnev's gone down with an injury as well, up to 7 weeks. So we do have a few issues. Alvarez isn't registered for this stage of the Champions League, unfortunately, just yet, so we're going to have to go without him. So here we go, ladies and gents. The first leg we play at home. So yes, let's see what happens, shall we, with this game against HJK. Hoping we get the job done, basically. Nice and early, nice and easy. Right. D'Alessandro into Lesko now. Topazov. Lesko again. It's very tight in there. That's tried to spread the play. Clicking does well to get the ball back. Tasev now. Ball in. And that was a great effort from Lesko. The header down from Ronaldson was very good. And the ball comes in and Clicking scores. But it's offside by the looks of things. The ref's going to check it, but rarely do I ever see these overturned. Yeah, disallows the goal. Rarely do you see the offsides overturned with the use of VAR in this game. So it is what it is. We will continue to push on. Right, another chance. Ronaldson now. Back to D'Alessandro into Topazov. D'Alessandro was a beautiful ball from the Argentinian as Clicking puts us 1-0 up. And that is a top effort from Clicking there to put the ball in the back of the net and get us started in very good fashion. And yes, domination basically at the beginning of this one by the looks of things, ladies and gents. Dozel, good ball. And the header's just over the bar from Topazov. We've turned up to play some ball today. We really have. 25 minutes gone and we've already registered 13 shots. Holy cow. That's pretty mad. Could do with another one though. Could do with another goal, couldn't we? Going to be interesting to see who goes through. There's some very tiny teams in this playoff round. It's going to be interesting to see who goes through. Clicking now from the corner. Loses the football. And they clear that away. And that's just very poor from Clicking. But we do win it back. Right, Topazov. Good ball. Zekanovic finishes. Doesn't miss from there. That's an excellent finish. But a brilliant ball from Topazov. It does have to be said. Who is just like fine wine. He gets better every season. If you look at Topazov's attributes, he isn't the best player, but he's consistent and he does a job and he always turns up. And that's why you keep players like him around. Right, they're passing the ball around very well here, just as this first half's about to finish. They've got it out wide now. Could do with closing the ball down a bit. And they've worked it all the way back. It actually just sitting well, very well from us. Are we going to win the ball? No, that's a ball over the top. Good header from the centre-back there. Back to the keeper. Going to go long into Zaganovic. It's route one, and Zaganovic has chipped the goalkeeper, and that is the cheekiest goal you're ever going to see scored by that Serbian up front. But what a ball from Busoik. It was Ederson-esque, wasn't it? It really was. What a ball. He's got an assist. Goalkeeper got an assist. Wow. Ronaldson's picked up an injury. Oh, not good. I don't want to play Gagliardi at the moment because of the problems with him trying to force a move. So we're going to put Lesko in, and Pozgai is going to come on. And that's 3-0 at half time. And that was pretty easy, wasn't it, ladies and gents? It really, really was. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Really happy with that first half. Right, Topazov on the football still. Back to Dozal. Back to D'Alessandro. Good ball. Clicking. Oh, all he had to do is put it in the back of the net, and he kicks it straight at the keeper. D'Alessandro's delivery from that position is so good so often. He just drops in there, balls in. He's just a very good player. They've not had a shot. 23, 13 on target for us. 61% of the possession. We're going to bring Damianov on for clicking. I've obviously got to think about the league. Because there's lots going on. And D'Alessandro for Steingrimson. Topazov now on the football. Still going with it. Just cannot be stopped in this game. Dozal into D'Alessandro. This is obviously happening just before those changes have taken place. What a ball! Oh my God, what a ball! And unfortunately, Topazov can't get enough power on the header, but incredible. Free kick. Zekanovic, back post, and it's headed over the bar. Honestly, this could have finished about 14-0. We've had 14 shots on target, for crying out loud. Ah, dearie me. Good performance, very good performance, like a complete performance right now. When you're dominating games like this, it is very much a complete performance, and a clean performance as well. Like no yellow cards as yet. Don't want to jinx the team too much, but yeah, we're into the final 10 minutes, and it's been very easy. And we go to Damianov, Steingrimson back to Tasev. Really good ball into Damianov there. Hasn't really got anywhere to go though. Back to Tasev. Ball coming in. It's a great header, and he just can't finish it off. It's another really well worked move, that. Free kick. Zekanovic deep with the free kick, and it's just straight into the goalkeeper's hands. Long ball. Dozal back to the keeper. Into Yossi. Oh, his pass isn't good. And they're in, and that goes wide. He's dragged his shot. But they've got themselves a shot. It took them 87 minutes to do it, but they finally got a shot. Dozal. Oh, what are we doing? We're really fannying about at the back, aren't we? That's twice in as many highlights we've given the ball away. And that's into Heino. And he actually scores an away goal. Dearie me, that's silly, that is, from us, because we kind of were cruising through this game, and we've let ourselves down in the last sort of 5 minutes. Game over though, we move on. Well, that was an easy enough first leg, wasn't it? Let's be completely honest. They did grab themselves an away goal, which is a little bit worrying, but a good result for us. I'll catch you up with the league action at the end of today's episode. We're just going to jump now into the second leg, and this is the team I've decided to go with. So we're going to go with Busoik in goal, Tasev, Dozal fullback, Josifov and Vasilevich at centre-back. Let's go D'Alessandro in the midfield. Clicking Topazov on the wings. We're going to bring Stoikov in for this one to play in cam because Ronaldson's gone down with an injury, just our bloody luck. And then Zaganovic is going to play up top. Apologies for any background noise. I've been saying it the last few episodes, but hot here in the UK, windows are open. Here we go, ladies and gents, for the second leg of this Champions League playoff tie. 3-1 aggregate advantage, and I fully expect us to go through because, let's be honest, that first leg was ridiculously easy. But They did show a little fight in the last 10 minutes, so we do have to be wary. And they've started this leg a lot better than they did the last one. So yeah, it's still there for them to do well in this one. 15 minutes gone. Right, throw in now. Dozal into Stoichkov. Dozal. Stoichkov. Topazov. D'Alessandro. Dozal. D'Alessandro. Vasilevich. Beautiful football from us. Ball over the top. Zekanovic scores. It's 4-1 on aggregate and it's 1-0 on the night. And it's just so good when we play football like that. It's just so good to watch. Clicking into D'Alessandro. Are we going to get a quick fire double? Doesn't look like it is going to be the case as we give the ball away. They're on it now. Tasev, lovely touch from him. Yousev uses the ball well. Into Clicking. Into D'Alessandro. Spreads it wide right to Topazov. Is he going to just run his man? Ball in. That's beautiful. What a goal that is. What a goal. That assist. That header into Zekanovic. Wow, what a little cushioned header that is. That's a beautiful goal again and just cooking on gas. Gas mark 6, bro. We are on fire. I can't believe it, how well we are playing at the moment. Although we finished last season really well, didn't we? Are we going to go on the attack again as Clicking on the football? Driving forward. Into Tasev, now into Yosifov, into D'Alessandro, into Lesko, into Stoichkov, into Clicking again, ball into the box, Topazov hits the crossbar. Jesus Christ, it would have done another beautifully worked goal, it really would. Free kick to our opposition, they go short into Verta, back to Klinger, and they've spread the play, not really going anywhere, are they? That's good from them, though, actually, to break the line there. Comes wide. Ball in. That's a really, really well-worked chance in the end. They didn't look like they were going to go anywhere, but, yeah, they do get a shot off. 10 minutes to go in this first half. And it's just been easy, hasn't it? It's been a very, very easy day at the office. And it's looking like we're going to go through to the group stage. And it'll be interesting to see who we get in the groups. It really will. Whoops. I mean to do that. Sometimes when you press that little tab there, like to do it, it just does it automatically. And another time it takes you to the tactics. But it is half time. And we'll just tell them to keep going. And lovely job. Easy peasy. Zekanovic is on a hat trick. Be nice to see him grab a third goal as we come out from the back again. Tasev on the ball. Into Clicking. Ball over the top. And I thought that was the moment. I thought that was the moment that Zekanovic was going to score his hat-trick, but not to be. It was a brilliant tackle in the end. Clicking now. Ball in, header over the bar. We just seem to be able to work chances very, very easy against this team. And we'll have to start thinking about some substitutes soon because we've got lots of games coming up this season. Going to be another jam-packed schedule by the looks of things. So we'll get Lesko off for Yankov. That yellow card will just protect him. Not really much to report. Really isn't. It's just been such a easy couple of games, hasn't it? Like these playoff games they tend to be getting easier each season because our team's getting better each season. We'll make a change. It'll be Stoichkov for Angelov. And Clicking. They've scored a goal during the course of us making changes. That's life. Would demand more. Basically, I used to pause it when I used to do all of my stuff, and then someone come down to me and was like, they don't pause in real life, so why should you? And since that day, I don't pause anymore. That's why I pause, because you can miss important things like them grabbing a goal. Throw into us, into Angelov, into Clicking, back to Angelov. That's a great ball, and that header is just wide from Topes. Free kick to the opposition. They've gone short again. They like that short free kick, don't they? Rather than just dumping it in the box. Where's this going to go? They're literally running into nowhere. We win the ball back, they're going to be in trouble. We've done that. And through to Scandinavianz. And can he score? And can he score? Oh my God, yes he can. That's how you clinch your hat-trick, ladies and gents. What a finish that is. Beautiful, beautiful goal. He isn't the quickest, but he's class. He is class. And just like that, ladies and gents, we're done and dusted. 6-2 on aggregate we go through in the end, which is pretty good. But now we are going to draw the group stages of the Champions League. And I'm hoping and praying we get a nice, easy group for a change. Although we are fourth seed, as we always are every single season. But let's draw, shall we? So we've got Bayern Munich, Inter Milan, Man City, Barcelona, Ajax, Milan, Paris Saint-Germain and Juve. We get Monaco, Man United, Real Sociedad, Hertha Berlin, Liverpool, Leipzig, Atletico de Madrid and Real Madrid. I don't like the look of any of these groups. Spartak Moscow, Lille, Porto, Shakhtar, Dortmund, Leicester, Celtic, Galatasaray. Every single one of these groups is so hard. Okay, Bayern Munich again. Bayern Munich are like the new Barcelona. We got Barcelona, didn't we, like 2 years on the trot, and now we got Bayern Munich 2 years on the trot. We've had Monaco in our group stage before as well, but okay, it is what it is. We'll see what we can do with it. Let's just complete this. Eindhoven, Torino, Olympiacos, Copenhagen, Zenit, Anderlecht, and the last team was Dynamo Kiev. Let's just push this forward so we can complete this, my friends. And there you go, that's our group stage. And yeah, it is going to be very, very tough. But we'll go to the fixtures and we'll decide where we're going to bring this back. We won our league game, by the way, by 3-0. Malinov, Zekanovic, and Angelov with the goals. That was good. I'm not sure if I'm going to bring it back for the Spartak Moscow game, because we played them last season and we beat them comfortably, I would say. I know it's 2-0 on aggregate, but I'd say it was pretty comfortable. So I'm not sure. I might actually just come back for the Bayern game. I'm undecided. What I'm going to do. But you know what? It'll be one or the other. So I'll just leave it at that and we'll come back next episode and we'll basically go from there. But it's a tough group. If we could finish third again, another Europa League run, that would be good. That would be really good. So yeah, let's just see what happens, basically, ladies and gents, this season. But as far as the league table is concerned, this is how it looks. It's a very noisy pigeon outside as I try to record this bit. Played 5, won 5, and I think no, we have conceded goals. I don't know why. I felt like we hadn't conceded any goals, but yeah, we have. But played 5, won 5. Zekanovic is up there with the goals. Clicking's up with assists. Average ratings just top notch, basically, already this season. And there's your group stage, and we'll start that next episode. So anyway, my friends, we are done and dusted for another episode of FM21's Project Black Sea. And yeah, as we start our 9th season, it's going to be another interesting one with a very difficult Champions League phase. That pigeon is definitely trying to get involved, isn't it, my friends? But we're done and dusted. I'm off skis. Subscribe if you're new. Like the video if you've enjoyed it. But until next time, I'm saluting you all, wishing you all a very good day. And I'll see ya on the next one.